We were all expecting the iPhone SE, but Apple being Apple had to do something different, and now this is here. Yes, this is the brand new iPhone 16e, and I know this is the phone everyone's complaining about, and I think I'm going to get a lot of hate for this, but I have a slightly different take on this new iPhone. Apple fanboys, please defend me. This is Rupesh, you're watching Sillycorns, and if you also saw the iPhone 16e and you were like, what the f did they make? Can you tell me the price again? Well, I'm here to tell you that you are getting it all wrong. I mean, on the surface, I get it. Looks like another overpriced iPhone SE, but look closer and you will notice that this is actually a masterstroke by Apple. Yes, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, keep watching because this just might get controversial. I mean, let's start with the design. Some call it retro, I call it nostalgic. It's a classic. Look at these bezels. I know everyone's complaining about them, but there's a reason for this. See, these are what Apple calls grip enhancers. And with this, no accidental screen touches, no accidental butt dials. It's actually genius. To add to the retro vibe, it even has the old age iPhone matte glass back. None of that color infused crap. And this will be available in black and white. And as for the colors you ask, yes, Apple has got you covered with cases. And finally, the iconic, the glorious, the notch is the one thing that everyone else got rid of years ago. Apple brought it back with the 16e. I mean, why fix it if it ain't broke? Or why it was broken and then fixed and then unfixed? No, it was broken and then they fixed it with the See, this notch is actually a reminder of the simpler times when phones had character. And by character, I mean a big black bar on the top of your screen. And this is just way better than the dynamic island with all its fancy features, animations, blah, who needs that? But hey, don't think it's all retro. The 16e is retro but modern. It's got ceramic shield, tougher than any smartphone glass. But this isn't the latest ceramic shield glass that the 16 and 16 Pro have, but hey, tougher than any smartphone glass. And Apple does not want you to think the 16e is a compromise. So it has the same USB-C port from the 16, the same amazing action button, IP68 rating, and a broken screen repair will cost you $25K on the 16e, same as the 16, no compromises. Look, like I said, it's retro, yet it's modern, but it's retro again. Just look at the screen. A 6.1-inch Super Retina XDR Pro Ultra Max Super Retina Ultra display. And just look at how the colors look in this PNG image. This is how it's gonna look in the real world. Beautiful. And the 60Hz refresh rate, well, that's what makes it retro, and there's actually more than what meets the eye. See, 120Hz, 120Hz LTPO displays you get even in mid-range Android phones these days is a scam, a big scam. These smooth displays are deceptive, they hide the truth. See, studies suggest that our brains are designed to process information at a certain rate, and that certain rate is very close to 60Hz. And now, the iPhone 16e comes with a 60Hz display. Coincidence? I think not. See, with this glorious 60Hz screen, you will see the individual frames, the jerkiness. You'll not just use the screen, you'll experience it. This is authentic. This also has wireless charging support, which is great, but Apple actually made it better. This does not have Mag-unsafe support, which is great because it's more like Mag-unsafe for your wallet. Yes, the 16e stops you from spending on unnecessary cool Mag-safe accessories. I mean, these suck, and yes, they made it better. Now, the only complaint I have with Apple is that there's no camera control on the iPhone 16e, which is a little sad because it's so useful, works great, it's like the best smartphone feature ever. But hey, 60K budget iPhone, I get it. I understand. The iPhone 16e also brings the latest A18 chipset. Yes, it's packing one less GPU core, but who cares when this has the best AI in the world? No, not artificial intelligence. I'm talking about Apple intelligence. I mean, correct your grammar. Yes, this has got all the cool features like reply suggestions to messages, notification summaries that are highly accurate, really useful writing tools, priority emails that show up at the top, an advanced version of Siri with ChatGPT integration that works almost every single time, the cleanup feature that cleans up. Pretty good. It's good, yeah, it's good. And the battery life here is incredible. The iPhone 16e lasts up to 6 hours longer in your day compared to the iPhone 11 from 5 years back. And with 20-watt charging, I mean, why fix what's perfect? Now let's talk about the camera. It's so advanced, it's like getting 2 in 1. I mean, you only see a single camera, but trust Apple, it's 2 in 1. Actually, it's a 48 megapixel camera that's all in one. You want an ultra-wide shot, just move a little backwards and take a wider shot. you want a 5x optical zoom shot, just move forward and take a closer shot. Yes, this reminds you to appreciate the smaller details in your life. I mean, the only complaint I have with the camera is that there's no spatial capture, which is a little heartbreaking because, that would have been perfect when I would buy the amazing Apple Vision Pro. And connectivity-wise, this is the first iPhone with Apple's new C1 modem. Not even the iPhone 16 Pro Max has it. Take that, haters. Yes, it misses out on the ultra-wideband chip, so it doesn't support the precision finding feature in AirTags. However, I have one complaint with the no ultra-wideband chip in the iPhone 16e. See, I won't be able to use the iPhone 16e as my digital key for my BMW 7 Series, which I plan to buy after buying the Apple Vision Pro. But like I've been saying, and I have no idea why no one believes me, the best part about the iPhone 16e is the pricing. I mean, 60,000 rupees for this? And to that I say, absolutely. I get it, you can get the iPhone 15 at a lower price most of the time and it's more feature packed, but this is 16e. So better than 15, and it's got Apple Intelligence and it's got, heck, you can even get the 16 closer to this price a lot of times. But does this offer you the simplicity the 16e brings? No. Does it bring you the inner peace you want? No. I don't need that with the 16e here. And before you say I'll just buy a cutting-edge, feature-packed Android flagship at the same price, my question to you is, do you really need all that stuff? Or are you ready to embrace the charm of the 16e? See, here's the truth. The iPhone 16e is not a perfect phone, but it's only when you see the flaws you appreciate the perfection.